Hello, my name is Spencer Schumacher and I am a Partner Solutions Engineer for Apptio. Today, I will be providing a demo of the Apptio BMC integration. Apptio and BMC have had a strong partnership for the past several years with many joint customers all over the world. So, why Apptio and BMC Discovery? BMC's agentless technology allows for the dependency mapping between servers and applications. It is easier to get data from one source than acquiring it from multiple providers. Sharing IT costs with the business is Apptio's strength, with access to company financials and Atom taxonomy. In turn, this allows for cost allocation all the way up through business units and ultimately creating one IT-centric view. These outcomes will help the customer to understand their IT spend at a more comprehensive level. First, we will look into the TBM review, which shows a high-level overview of the business. Apptio Cost Transparency is built on a standard IT business model that leverages an industry-defined IT taxonomy. Cost transparency drives 7 outcomes for customers. Proactively managing IT spend to budget is one of the outcomes. However, we will go one step further and focusing on managing application costs and resourcing, as well as understanding infrastructure costs. Let's move to the CIO dashboard now to take a closer look at these outcomes. Cost transparency gives customers the necessary information they would need to find the cause of the variance. Apptio is powerful as it allows different IT perspectives to be viewed. Let's move down and take the perspective of an application owner. Using our best practices, Apptio helps customers get to a defensible and real-time application TCO. Here is a view of our most expensive applications and how they are tracking to budget. We are a little over budget, as you can see, and it looks like the education portal application might be causing this variance from the budget. Let's flip to the details tab to understand more. Apptio's approach is good, better, best, which means start with what you have and improve your model as you get more data. One way we can employ this tactic is to allow for estimates or user inputs to drive allocations. For example, we are starting with an approximate number of servers, which we can see here is 100 for the education portal application. This is a great way for our customers to be directionally correct and start getting value fast, but it would be even better to get granular infrastructure detail. BMC Discovery can supply this granular detail into the infrastructure as well as the relationships of infrastructure to those applications. This value is worth noting as BMC automates asset discovery and provides a clear picture of the infrastructure landscape, which in turn will enrich the insights that can be found within Apptio. Now, let's take a look at how the integration actually works. The page you are viewing now is Datalink. Datalink is used by Apptio customers to simplify the addition of data in our suite of applications. Here, you can see all of the out-of-the-box connectors that Apptio provides to our customers. We have created an out-of-the-box integration for BMC Discovery to help our joint customers easily move data from BMC to Apptio. Our integration has made it possible to utilize Datalink without having knowledge of the underlying technical architecture. So we're going to move into the BMC Discovery Connector now. As you can see moving down this form, we can see the available data sources that you can pull from the BMC Discovery instance. We're going to actually move into that Discovery instance right now to see what the infrastructure summary looks like. And right here, this shows you a pre-discovery view of all the available assets to be discovered. Moving forward, we can actually see all of the post-discovered assets. And with BMC Discovery and the use of its agentless technology, not only will it discover and map on-prem, but also cloud assets. This will allow for ease of discovery for IT infrastructure backing the applications. Let's run the integration now to show you how easy it is. Datalink allows customers to schedule data updates on a recurring basis. For today's demo, we will use Datalink's ability to run a one-off integration. Now that the integration ran successfully, let's move back to Apptio to see the rich infrastructure review powered by BMC Discovery. So far, we have leveraged data coming from BMC Discovery to gain more insight into the infrastructure backing the applications. This data is automatically aligned to Atom's standard taxonomy. The review we're going to move into is going to show a high-level picture of what type of infrastructure is in place. Let's move there now. BMC Discovery is bringing in both on-prem as well as cloud assets for their customers. You can see the different virtualization profiles shown below. And this may help in the prioritization and support for public cloud decisions. The next review page we're going to look at is intended for infrastructure reviews on a monthly basis, as infrastructure is one of the largest drivers of application spend. BMC Discovery has provided us all kinds of data around our servers, such as an accurate count, spend by OS, and environment. But for this to be actionable on our education portal spend overrun, we need to view infrastructure in the perspective of the applications it supports. So let's move into the By Applications tab to get further details between the linkage on servers and applications. We have now moved from an infrastructure review to the applications that they support. The question is still at large. Where is the variance from budget coming from? We're going to need to drill down a little further to understand more. As you can see at the top, application run and application dev are the two drivers for application costs. App run has a large portion of infrastructure costs. In Apptio, app run is money spent towards keeping an application running. App dev is money spent on an innovation and development. As we have discussed previously, one of the large contributors to app run is infrastructure spend, like servers. Apptio lets you view the costs attributed to applications by an individual server level, which we will move to now. And this server review will provide more insight into the infrastructure backing the application. And what I can see right now that stands out is that with the BMC Discovery data, we have 172 servers for our actual count. And this is what could be causing the budget overrun, because I did not plan initially for these additional servers. Moving forward, we can go back and adjust the budget to account for these additional servers. To recap, we started the demonstration by identifying a budget overrun, specifically in the education portal application. We were able to get a little bit of information using assumptive data, but we really wanted to explore deeper. We ran the out-of-the-box BMC Discovery Connector, which gave us rich and granular infrastructure data. Then using this data, we uncovered the source of our budget overrun, and we were able to adjust accordingly. Lastly, I would like to restate the outcomes of the Apptio BMC Discovery integration. Automated discovery of IT infrastructure, data mapping from an IT spend perspective of the general ledger, accurately allocating costs all the way from applications to business units, and creating one IT-centric view that helps customers make better business decisions around their IT spend. Make sure to contact your Apptio or BMC representative if you have any questions.